Once upon a time, in a serene and remote hamlet, lived a young boy named Manu. Poverty had become the destiny of Manu's household. His broken shoes and the patches on his school bag told the silent tale of his destitution. There were many nights when he had to go to sleep on an empty stomach. Yet, despite these grim circumstances, a dream was nurturing in Manu's heart, a dream that set him apart from ordinary people. He was determined to change the fate of his family. However, whenever he mentioned his ambitions, the villagers would burst into laughter and taunt him. "Oh, Manu, one whose hands are empty should only dream according to his status." These words would wound his heart, but he was certain that his hard work would one day silence these voices. One evening, as the last rays of the sun were sinking into the horizon, Manu sat dejectedly on a trail. An elderly teacher with the aura of a dervish, whom people called Babaji for his wisdom, happened to pass by. He noticed Manu's withered face and asked with affection, "Son, why are there lines of worry on your forehead?" Manu replied, "Babaji, I want to achieve something great, but people say my poverty is the biggest wall in the path to my destination. Can a man with empty hands ever touch the sky?" Babaji smiled, took a small mirror from his pocket, and held it before Manu, asking, "Look into this. What do you see?" Manu said, "I see my reflection." Babaji looked at him deeply and said, "Son, in this mirror you only see your face, but in your eyes I see a burning passion. The world will cast the dust of sarcasm on the mirror of your success, but you must clear it with your persistence. Remember, a man is recognized not by his pocket, but by his courage." Manu took Babaji's words to heart. His domestic situation was extremely dire. His sick mother's medicines and his elderly father's day-long toil in the fields kept him restless every moment. He decided that he would no longer just think, but would act. He went to school in the morning, learned to assemble iron parts in a workshop in the afternoon, and studied books under the dim light of a lantern at night. He sacrificed his sleep and forbade himself any rest. With time, Manu began making small iron tools in a tiny room of his house. There was such elegance and strength in his creations that people were left amazed. He saved every penny and opened a small shop. His untiring hard work and integrity earned him such a position that within a few years his small shop transformed into a large factory where hundreds of laborers were now earning a livelihood. That factory, which was once a dream in a tiny room, had now become the identity of the entire region. The very people who once mocked Manu could not stop citing examples of his success. His mother was now receiving the best treatment, and his father no longer needed to plow the fields in the scorching sun. One day, that same elderly teacher, Babaji, visited Manu's factory. Manu respectfully took his place at his feet. Babaji placed his hand on Manu's head and said with great pride, "Manu, you have proven that if a human has the will, he can turn dust into gold. This factory of yours is proof that the destination kisses the feet of those who know how to protect their lamp in the midst of storms." The moral of the story: a person's success does not depend on the money in their pocket, but on their firm resolve, self-confidence, and continuous hard work. Those who believe in their hidden potential, instead of mourning their circumstances, write their own destiny.
If you enjoyed this story, please support us by giving it a like, subscribe to join our family, and share this message with others. Thank you.